Good morning. Thank you. Um, Definitely that. Thank you. That's a great way to start this morning. I appreciate it. I really do. Hope you have a good day at work. Um, yeah. Oh, but good morning. It is a morning. Um, so we are gonna be doing some bee breeding here in a little bit in Pokemon. Uh, Main thing is trying to get a female Kobe. But before we do that, um, if you don't know, um, my name is Casey the Ceratops. I go by either, doesn't matter. Uh, I am a huge Pokemon fan. I am a huge wrestling fan as well, and I really enjoy talking about wrestling and then slash Pokemon. Um, to a lot of extent that people get annoyed with me about it. But um it has been a week in wrestling um between things like Logan Paul qualifying for the Elimination Chamber, um New Day attacking Rey Mysterio, uh the storyline being created with Dominic and AJ Styles. Um, there's just a lot going on, and it has a lot of interesting conundrums coming with it. I like the fact that like they have the Elimination Chamber filling out pretty well. And you have let's see, because I want to make sure I'm talking right here. Let's see. So like right now, the men's Elimination Chamber is John Cena, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, and Logan Paul, and then two more. Um, One of those matches is Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor for a position. Um, Honestly, that could go either way. Uh, I think it's probably going to be Seth Rollins, but at the same time, to continue that story of Finn kind of moving in a direction of his own kind of thing, he might qualify for the chamber because of it. Just to continue to pull him away from the Judgment Day and show that separation. You have let's see. Let's see. Trying to see if let me see. Because I want to say that there's a match. Yeah. So, like this Friday, the February 14th, you have a women's title match, Tiffany Stratton versus Nia Jax. You have the men's, the last or one of the two last qualifier for the men's Elimination Chamber match, which is going to be Damian Priest, Jacob Fatu, and Braun Strowman, which that in itself is going to be a crazy match. That's three big guys, and all of them know how to move. Braun Strowman is a little less movie, but Damian Priest and Jacob Fatu have like gas tanks that are crazy deep, and then Jacob Fatu has like an unlimited gas tank. It's crazy. I am. Everybody's gonna be hating on Jacob Fatu for a little bit. I am all for it. I think he is an amazing talent. I think that he is going to go above and beyond what anybody thinks that he's capable of doing. And it's going to be insane to see the level of things that he does. The level of where he gets to is going to be insane to see. Damian Priest, he just came off of losing the world title on Raw. So this could be an easy way to like get him back into the title picture really fast. But it could also be a detriment to him. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute my mic. I gotta deal with securing something real quick. Alrighty. Sorry about that. My microphone was falling. I had to secure it. But like I was saying, Jacob Fatu, I would gladly see him in an elimination chamber just to see what he would do. On the women's side, you have Naomi and Chelsea Green. They've already shown on Raw with Bayley over Lyra Valkyria that they are willing to let a champion lose. I think Chelsea Green is going to end up getting it only because of outside interference. But I can see them putting Naomi in that match because Naomi running a back and forth with Bianca Belair could be good for business. It can be very interesting to see, very interesting to look at the outcome of how that friendship either breaks down or becomes stronger because of it. So we will see on that one. They also have the Garzas versus Motor City Machine Guns. This should be an easy win for Motor City Machine Guns. They still are one of the best tag teams in the game. I can see them ultimately winning not just this, but winning the titles back come WrestleMania. But yeah. I mean, going back to the men's elimination chamber, if they, I kind of feel like they don't have to, but I kind of feel like they're gonna give it to Cena. They're gonna give it to Cena. He's gonna go. It's gonna be one of. I mean, it's gonna be a battle for the ages. It's gonna be Cena versus Cody Rhodes, and Cena versus Cody Rhodes creates a generational dichotomy between basically an old guard and a new guard. And I can't even call Cody new guard. It's like he's mid guard actually, because the new guard is the guys down in NXT and guys like Grayson Waller and Austin Theory that have come up here within the past like 5 or so years that have all of the ability in the world. And I'm talking having mic skills, having in-ring skills, having the chops to do acting and everything. Yeah. Sorry. And I think that there is such a vast talent pool when it comes to WWE between what they have on the main roster, what they have in NXT, and then even what they have in their developmental cycle. Because it used to be at one point, it used to be NXT was their developmental cycle, and since they have changed that, it has become its own brand, and you cannot deny their sustainability, because NXT's sustainability has gone just through the roof. And the more that they keep doing shows, and the more that they are able to integrate in, like bringing in these top tier guys every so often, like they're doing with Bayley right now, it just continues to elevate these guys. I mean, I could literally see, I mean, look at Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez holds the longest in ring for the Royal Rumble. And I want to say that's across both men's and women. And it's just fire to see. You know, it's fire to see that happened that way. So, well, we are going to get into the breeding of Combi. At the moment, we are trying to get a female Combi. Combi can be obtained only one of two ways in this game. either breeding like I am doing. Come on. Either breeding like I am doing, or by slapping honey on a tree and then coming back at a later time. Hold on. Wait. Yes, I want the egg because I want to hatch it. Yeah, you either get it through breeding, or there are honey trees. And actually I meant to set this up yesterday. Box list. Got that entire box, move it down. Okay. That way I can just fill these boxes up with eggs. So yeah, it's either eggs or it's the honey trees. I don't know if there's a honey tree nearby that I could show you. Yeah, there's one right there. Okay. So this is a honey tree, right? And it's literally just that. It's a tree that you can slather honey onto. Okay. All right. So now you leave it for a period of time. And then you can come back to it, and there'll be a Pokemon stuck to the tree because of the honey. I forget if there's a way to tell if there's a Pokemon attached to the tree. But we'll roll for a minute, pick up eggs as they become available. So this guy is the nursery. He's the dude who owns the nursery. He will look forward. So I'll change there. So you see he's looking this way, like he's looking down. That's how you can tell he does not have an egg. If he's looking toward the road, like he's looking for you, you know that he has an egg. Real easy, real simple. Once he has an egg, you just talk to him and he gives it to you, and you run around and you hatch it. So that is what we're doing at the moment. We're trying to find a female Combee so that we can complete our Pokedex. So I say complete, in-game have a complete set of Pokemon. So one of the challenges that's out right now is having a complete Pokedex for BDSP. Luckily, it's not the entire national dex, it's just the Sinnoh Dex, which is only 150 Pokemon. That 150 Pokemon can be procured through the game. It can also be yeah, you procure everything through both games. Within the game, to get the national dex open, and this is something completely different than what I was talking about a moment ago. To get the national Pokedex open though, you only have to see all 150 Pokemon to unlock that national Pokedex. That can be done through one game, either Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, because every Pokemon is non-legendary Pokemon. all Pokemon are used by a trainer at one point in time throughout the entire game. So you're able to at least see all 150 Pokemon, which is what you need to be able to open the National Dex. The National Dex is how you get the shiny charm in this game. And that is by having Pokedex entries for all 400 and some odd Pokemon. Problem with that. The problem with that is not getting the charm itself. The problem is the charm actually doesn't work the way it works in any other game. The charm only works with breeding. So what we are doing right now, breeding for a Combee that is female. Once this Combee is acquired, okay, this is a male Combee. You can tell because there's no marking. Right in the forehead of the bottom comb, honeycomb, be a red mark on the top of its head. That would indicate that it is female. Unfortunately, we do not need these Combees. So, henceforth, you will see me quite implicitly release the Pokemon because we do not need to hold on to it. I wish I knew, or I wish I could tell you that it's going to be quicker. I want to say that was like egg number 4, which means in theory, I should only need 4 more eggs to be able to actually get a female Combee because it's like a 1 in 8 chance. But we all know that's not how statistics work. So, yeah. So it's in this. Looking back at switching gears back to wrestling for a moment. You had the War Raiders defend their titles and successfully defend their titles this past Monday on Raw against the Creeds. Unfortunately, the Creeds felt the need to get themselves disqualified, and that's the reason why they won. War Raiders aren't going to go out like that. War Raiders are going to want a clean victory. That's a male. I'll release it later. Let's see. All right, let's do this. I think I can do this. Is that what I'm looking for? Yes, it is. Okay. So give me a second here. All right. So we set this up here, we go here. Start there. Cool. So go there. Alrighty. Oh, huh. That's fine. Okay. And haha. Okay. So that is how many eggs we have hatched trying to get this Combee. So we will continue on. Like I said, it's not that we're trying to get a shiny Combee or anything of that nature. We're just trying to get a female Combee. Now, another question that I have for myself. Let's see. Aha. Okay. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna add an image. see Kaguya's path. Hey. All right. Hey. Haha. Cool. So, not that I think that you can actually see that very well, but that is a female Combi. That is what we are looking for at the moment. So, ta-da! Let's see. Over here. Ah. So, once again, we are searching for a female Combi. The easiest way for me to do that is by breeding. So we're hatching eggs. I really hope that this does not take more than like a couple more eggs to get, because it's, it's only a 12% chance that it's going to be female. Yeah, 12%. Yeah. So with that, looking back at the thought process of wrestling, we saw Bailey qualify for the Elimination Chamber. We saw did we have a qualifier match this past week? Yes, Logan Paul qualify for the Elimination Chamber, which that's here nor there. I don't see them giving him a chance at a world title anytime soon, because he is so inconsistent. And I say inconsistent being the idea that, he lost the US title and then disappeared because of the Tyson fight. Because his brother was fighting Tyson. Not because he was, his brother. Which I think is something that they like genuinely have taken into consideration with him, is the fact that he will disappear on a moment's notice because of his brother. I kind of don't blame him on that. Like, you support your family. Oh, this bike is so finicky. This is probably one of, if not the biggest complaint that I have with this game. is that there's no one tile movement like there was in any other Pokemon game prior to this. You know, and especially with this supposedly being a faithful remake, like I feel like should have had that one tile directional movement, but yeah. Oh, excuse me. But looking at the chamber lineup so far, you have John Cena, you have CM Punk, you have Drew McIntyre, and you have Logan Paul. It's kind of a wacky setup. I appreciate it. Panic. Yeah. I just get like one more person to lurk in here. For a good amount of time. Help with my average. But you know, looking at it from that aspect, I think it could be a great match. I think you're going to see John Cena possibly get to work his last WrestleMania for a title shot or for a title. You know, I feel very led in that idea that they're gonna give him that 17. They're gonna let him break Flair's record on that aspect of things. Just to be able to give him that accolade during his retirement year. You know, I don't see why they wouldn't, but I've also kind of always been a good fan of John Cena. Like, I think that he is I don't want to necessarily say that he is like the GOAT, but if he is not in your short list of one of the greatest of all time, I think that there's something wrong. He has had the biggest, outside of the Attitude Era, he is the one star that has been the constant force in WWE for the longest time. And I say outside of the Attitude Era because you have The Undertaker, you have The Rock, you have Mankind, you have Mick Foley. Yes, I know they're the same person. How is it going? How is it going this morning? I am just sitting here, not even hunting a shiny Pokemon. Just trying to get a female Combee. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I need to add 2. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was actually just, cause I'm just talking to talk. that is awesome. That is absolutely fantastic. That is probably my two passions right there. You know, I've been sitting here kind of blabbering about what this week has been going on in wrestling, and you know, talking about how the way the Elimination Chamber is shaping up. Probably one of my biggest things, or I'd say biggest things that's happened in WWE this week is Ricky Starks popping back up in NXT, and you know, actually showing up at NXT, because you know, he cut his chops here in my hunting ground, in my hometown hunting grounds, kind of thing. I watched him in some indie stuff before he got a huge pop in NXT, and he deserves it. He really does. He's one of the people that kind of got me, like, kind of attracted me toward indie stuff too. Because he did a lot of wrestling here in Texas, and yeah, when he first popped up in NXT for a hot minute before jumping ship over to AEW, dude, everybody in the area that was going to shows that he was on, like, he got huge props for being able to get there. 'Cause yeah, I remember him, Austin Theory, Keith Lee, the War Raiders, like, they did quite a few shows down in the Texas circuit, I'll say. So it was real fun to get to watch all of them before they actually hit the big scenes. Yeah, man. I'm so happy for Ricky Starks that they're gonna do something with him, and I can't wait to see where he goes. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, he'll run some time in NXT just like everybody else, but I think that they want to let him just cook some on NXT. But because he is good on the mic. He is probably better on the mic than a lot of people in NXT right now. Like, he has that mic skill and that charisma about him. I mean, almost every commentator here in Texas, when listening to them talk about whenever he was down here, you know, true. And I mean, people like Penta didn't. And I mean, that's kind of a hard thing on that end. Like, I could have seen them putting Ricky Starks directly onto the main roster, but I don't think he wanted to. I think he wanted to make a splash in NXT, and I want to say that everything that he is going to do in NXT is just going to be gold. Because I view him not as high as like an Adam Cole, but he is on that level where I think he could easily make it on the main roster and elevate any storyline that he's put in. especially if you put him in a program with like The Miz. Yeah, Adam Cole is so good. Probably one of my all-time favorite wrestlers actually is Adam Cole. But I think Ricky Starks could easily do a promotion with like The Miz and be able to go tit for tat talking on the mic. Easily. Him or LA Knight. I could see either of them and Ricky Starks just getting into a mic battle that would rival something like The Rock and Triple H. I think that they could be that good. I think they are setting up. I think AEW is setting up a good show coming up. I don't know about Revolution, but I think he will. I think it's gonna be he's gonna win the Elimination Chamber. And I could see Cody dropping the belt to him to let him get the 17. Maybe hold on to it for like 2 pay-per-views and then win it back. Or that's how they transition it off of Cody onto somebody else. Yes. Cool. All right. I am done with this. That is nice. And it only took me like 10 eggs. Cool. I would honestly, I like the idea of what Cena said at the end of the Royal Rumble pay-per-view during the post show, you know, that he feels like he has to win it. And if he doesn't get it at WrestleMania, like WrestleMania would just be the show to do it on to get the biggest pop. You know, when he was talking about the fact that it makes, you know, he feels like it's best for business in that moment. Like, I do kind of agree with that statement. I do think it's gonna be the best for business aspect for him to win it, because I actually think that they will do it to let John have it, but also to pull away, to pull further away from the old record book and get further away from Ric Flair. I think that there's still a lot of like stigma, and I think there's still a lot of like bad taste in everybody's mouth about the old guard. And Ric Flair just happens to be part of that old guard, who didn't always keep his nose clean. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stories and things of that nature that he may not have been the best of people, kind of thing. And I would figure WWE would want to get a little bit further away from that era of stuff, but you never really know. So okay, so you need, I'm gonna pull up my list here. What box does this bean need to go into? That one. Okay, so you can go there. And then you are the female. Okay. So release. Right, they didn't do that, did they? No, they didn't. Okay. Can't remember if they did. Yeah, I really don't really don't like Charlotte. That might be a hot take on my end, but I do not think Charlotte Flair is good in any form. I actually think that it is detrimental to a lot of storylines that she is even part of. To be fair, I'm gonna be kind of upset if they let her win it at WrestleMania. I don't care what title she's going for. If he wins it at WrestleMania, I'm like, that show is, to me, is hit with a detriment. Because I don't feel like there is a positive motion when she is champion. It's kind of the same way I feel about Mercedes Moné right now in AEW. I wanted to say, like, I was super excited when she first came back, and doing the stuff in New Japan and stuff like that, because it was good to see her in a different light. And then it just became more of the same. And that's the problem. Like, I think that's the problem that she has, the same as Charlotte Flair has, where everything is just more the same. And there's no growth of character. And I say that in a fashion of, like, you look at John Cena, and even at this point in his career, there's a difference in growth. Even in this moment now, where he is basically going pay-per-view to pay-per-view for matches, you see him have a difference in passion. You saw the passion when he was in the Royal Rumble. You saw the passion of frustration when he got eliminated. You saw the passion in the calm before the storm that was the post show. I think he has always been good at portraying that character, but that passion was different than the character. And that is a skill. That is a thing that Charlotte nor Mercedes have. Like, they just don't have that to be able to show that. And it's sad. It really is, because, like, technically I think Mercedes Moné and Charlotte Flair have great technical skills, but their delivery of what they're saying and what they're portraying is horrible. Their mic skills, I think Charlotte Flair's mic skills are actually mediocre at best. I don't think she's great on the mic. Not the way Ric Flair was. Ric Flair was way better on the mic than she is. And that's just a level of what is going on. Like, that legitimately is just, there is a difference of, there's just too much difference of skill between the way Ric Flair talked in the way Charlotte Flair talks. And I'm trying not to be mean, actually. Like, I'm just trying to be honest about stuff. And I can sit here and I don't know. I love wrestling. I don't even know how this dang Pokemon evolves. That was one battle, 17 levels off of one fight. Oh, that's nice to see. But you know, you're coming back to like the indie stuff. I think that it's great that there are indies that are getting spots on TV through AEW mainly, that are getting their name out there to begin with. You know, there are elements of it where, yes, you know, I do think that she has a great base level of a wrestling skill, though. You know, she does have good technical skills. I think her chops look like crap now. Whatever she did on the time that she's been away rehabbing this knee, her chops look like crap. Almost cussed, sorry. I do agree. There are things about her moveset that, since she came back from that knee injury, that absolutely look terrible now. I thought her chops looked very much in line with her father's before she disappeared for a while. This new, like, huge arching movement that she does with her chops absolutely is horrendous. You know, we've always kind of, like, me and my brother have always kind of agreed the figure 4 is a rest hold. Yeah, and I can agree with you on that too. Like, there's a lot of stuff on her moveset that it's old school, but it's old school not done in good ways. Like, if that makes sense. Like, it's old school stuff done really poorly. You know, I don't agree with the figure 8 lock. Like, I still say that is the most ridiculous hold. Like, the figure 4 leg lock is kind of a silly hold to begin with anyways, because it's more of a rest move than it is an actual, like, super painful. But you know, to have something go as far as the arch of the back is what's going to cause more pain, like, that doesn't really make any sense. But you know, I don't think she should have won the Royal Rumble. I honestly, if you put it down to the last 3 that were in the Royal Rumble between Nia Jax, Roxanne Perez, and Charlotte Flair, Roxanne Perez should have won it. And I say that only because it elevates somebody outside of the general consensus of wrestling, because your typical week-to-week watcher isn't going to be watching NXT, more than likely. especially now that it's not on USA. Like, you have to go hunt for the CW. I know people that were like not interested in doing that. No, my brother wasn't interested in doing that. And I'm like, well, you're stuck under my roof and I'm still recording NXT, so yeah, I just think Roxanne Perez has actually grown outside of NXT, and that would have been a very stylish way to bring her up to the main roster. Would have been to let her win the Royal Rumble. She may not have won at WrestleMania, but she would have at least got there. Which would have been more than Punk. But the other aspect of things, you know, I think Jey Uso winning was a good choice. I think that they can push him to the moon, and anybody who says that, you know, they're treating him like a Roman Reigns is blind. They've actually are doing, I feel like they're doing so much more to try to elevate him than they did Roman. Roman kind of didn't need any help being elevated, and that was more because of the way he very much resembles The Rock in that aspect of things, where he just I'm lost on what I'm trying to find here. But you do, but you know, I also think WWE loses sight of people that I think are bigger with the fans than they anticipate. One, if you take a look at the dynamic of Chelsea Green, for example, Chelsea Green left WWE, grew her name, came back, and elevated herself into something that you may not like. Chelsea Green, you may not like the way she does stuff, but her chops have grown so much since the time that she left WWE and went and did a lot of indie stuff and came back. You know, she went off and did stuff, and I'm talking did stuff with like Penta. She wrestled Penta in Lucha Underground, which, you know, I saw a report that was actually asked about her. It was asked if she would want to run it back, and she said she would need some time to get back in shape, because she's like, yeah, no, he's on a different level of stuff. And I laughed when I saw that. You know, but that match, she took a beating in that match. Like, I remember watching that match. Like, that was a very hard-hitting intergender match, something that they would probably never really do in WWE. But yeah, that was. But I liked Lucha Underground too. Like, I liked their build because they were so story driven. And I just think a lot of man, where is everything? Oh my lord. It's all gonna be underneath these boulders, I bet. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be the only thing I'm gonna get from this one. Because the other item is probably right up in here. Nope. Huh. I had no idea where that item was then. Fair enough. But yeah. Oh, the bottom. Let's see. One spot right there. Hey, Diglett. What else? You know, looking a little forward to like the Saturday when you have Vengeance Day coming up for NXT. Good night, man. I don't see like Julia losing the belt, even though it is a fatal 4-way. At least I hope they don't drop it off her, because yeah. As much as Bayley and Roxanne Perez have held, you know, another item. Yeah, nope. You know, I feel like it's Julia's time. And I know that sounds kind of weird because she just came into NXT, but Roxanne Perez having already held the title twice, Bayley already having held the title, Cora Jade, I think Cora Jade might be the first WWE wrestler to win a TNA title. And I say that because I want to say that they have begun and they've been setting up since TNA Genesis a match between her and Masha Slamovich. Masha Slamovich, in my personal opinion, should have been a surprise entrant into the Royal Rumble, and she wasn't. And I'm like, I did not understand that. Because in the realm of things, that would have gotten probably a major pop at the Royal Rumble. The same way Jordan Grace got her pop whenever she first popped up last year's Royal Rumble. But that's just my personal opinion. 4 items. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. right there. Oh, nice. I don't know where that last item was. They're not gonna have Obafemi drop that title, not to one of A Town Down Under. I don't think that would be smart, honestly. I think Obafemi does too much good for their stock on NXT to have him lose that title belt right now. Unless it's just pure shenanigans that he loses it. Which would not surprise me, but you know, I had oh, good grief, man, come on. Cool. See what we got in the box. Lucario. Give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I'm gonna go refill my water real quick, and I will be right back. Alrighty. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, pancakes. Always a pleasure to have new people. Thanks for just coming and hanging out. So now we're just kind of running around the underground. So earlier I was hatching eggs to get a specific Pokemon. I think I'm actually gonna do these last two walls and then switch over to Brilliant Diamond. Trying to work through the main game of that. So I can get the legendary on it. Hope everybody's doing okay today. I know here in the Texas area it's been kind of cold. So hopefully it hasn't been too cold where y'all are at. Yeah. So we were Berserk and me were sitting here talking about wrestling a little bit ago, and we were talking about some faux pas in wrestling, and going back to the idea of Charlotte Flair having won the Royal Rumble. There's the aspect that Roxanne Perez should have won. There's also this, the aspect of things like there were a ton of people in that match that could have had more, could have had more time, could have had more spots, could have gotten a bigger push just because they were there. I'm good. I'm good. And hopefully your day is going good. And hopefully whatever you've been working on has been productive. And I just appreciate you popping in and saying hi. Like, I really do. It puts a smile on my face just seeing people actually come around. Because the beginning time when there's zero, it hurts. It does. So, but I'm very lucky to feel like I found a group of people. So, and yeah, I just appreciate people popping in and saying hi, and yeah, shoot, even just sticking around for a little bit. So, yeah. Yeah, that he is one of the good guys. So I very much appreciate him. So yeah, yeah. There's a couple of them that have been out there just trying to push and help people, and I follow suit, and I try to, when I'm not here in front of the camera, I too am jumping in and just trying to be there to help people. So I don't remember what I was even trying to do in this game. Sorry. Well, so on and off, it's been a couple of years. Really buckling down with like a schedule and trying to do and trying to make this something. Beginning of the year. I've started with this stream schedule of Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, I started it at the beginning of the year, and I have stuck with it, and you know, I not once ever thought that I'd even have any followers at all, and to see it jump from the the 30 or so that I had at the beginning of the year to now sitting at 69, 70 followers, like it is very much that. Yeah I mean, I want to see people get, like, I want people to be excited. I want people to see that there are people that want to be there for them. There's a lot of things outside of this that if it wasn't for people's support, I wouldn't be doing half of the things that I'm doing now. I wouldn't have got my degree. I wouldn't have talked to a producer that I work with constantly now, doing camera work for wrestling shows and MMA shows. Like, I really take it where there's that idea of like wanting to give back is what I want to do. So, I mean, if I can help somebody else out, then why not? I mean, it costs me nothing to pull up a stream and say hi and be nice and sit there and lurk for as long as I can. I mean, it's literally no money out of my pocket. So, but I've starting to tear myself up here. but I mean, all we can do is just try to be better toward things, and yeah, I need to equip him with like Thunder Punch or something. I'm dead. All right. Uh, yeah. I just, man, it's, man, it's just that there's no reason why you can't help somebody, and I want to say there's a, there's another guy, Packers fan, that it kind of got the ball rolling with finding, with finding Panic's community and all that. He posted a video, I want to say it was earlier. Being active in those groups is what kind of has helped. Like, I guess help get my yeah. Yeah, I first saw him on TikTok and I was like, dude, that's a cool initiative that you're doing there. Trying to bring up and support, other small streamers like that. And yourself, you're not even trying to grow yourself, you're just trying to build a community. And like that's the whole thing there, is just wanting to build a community like that is kind of the bigger thing, like, or being part of a community like that. Like I said, I do think it's relatively cool that they do that. And no, but at the same time, within that same like thought process about Twitch not helping or whatever, if you have, I've noticed that people that have a few people in their stream are easier, like, it's that concept that if people are already, it's easier for other people to find. So, and that's the thing, is like, just because you have 10 viewers in your stream, you become exponentially more visible because you have those 10 people, and it adds more to it. So yeah, I unfortunately have not gotten 10 plus viewers, but it'll get to there. I am consistently amazed at just seeing like 4 to 6. I am more than happy with it. It does this old man good for his heart. So what do I have? Is I need, dadgummit. No. That's fighting. That does me no good. Yeah. Yeah, that Been there. Been there too. Been there too. Never can't really get away from it sometimes. So do I have anything like oh, that's right. Yeah. I cheated a little bit. Huh, fair. Koopa, what's going on, sir? Good seeing you around. Hopefully you've been having a good day. I know I have been having a pretty decent morning, so hopefully work's been going good for you. So let's see. I need to figure out where something is. Let's see. Regional characters. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is hella cold here too, and that's really weird for Texas. I mean, we get cold, but it's been colder than I prefer. Yeah. Astoria. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's really cold. I am kind of glad. Kind of glad I'm not living in that. Whew. Like for real, like. Well, sir, I appreciate you. Dude, I appreciate you just coming in and lurking, to be completely I fumble words. And yeah. Where is this guy that I'm looking for? No, you are not it. Let me out the door. Agreed. Are you the person? Not the bookshelf, the person. What? Ah, son of a biscuit. Okay. Where's the easiest location to get heart scales from? Let's see. 12, 14, and underground. All right. I got hit with that gritty goose. So that's 215. That is 210. Two 16. You were 212. And you were 214 there. Okay. Huh. Okay. Let's see. So, supposedly, there is a do you not see one now? Unless no. Okay. Ah, okay. So if I leave out from Pastoria City this way. I think I already get the rare candy from over here. Nope. Ah. Popcorn. Yes, Dr. Pepper. I'm all for the Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, run. Come on. I mean, that looks like almost a full meal, like duck, popcorn, and a Dr. Pepper. Definitely would be interesting to say the least. Yes. All right. Okay. That one's a little weird. I'm not sure how that one fits in with the duck and the Dr. Pepper, but it's entertaining. Oh, okay. No. I just need to see if I can relearn. No. I just need to know. No! Ah, that one. I mean, I'm really not complaining. Uh, my one of my old bosses used to always say, you know, I didn't get this big by saying no. So yeah. No, that bites. Okay, that becomes problematic. Oh, that becomes problematic at all costs. Shoot. Really hoping. Okay. All right. So okay. So so here's my problem. I was hoping that I could have keyed back in an electric Thunder Punch. That is an egg move. What? Oh my lord. Okay. Dadgummit. Yeah, because it's not really. Okay. Well. Yeah. Well, I hate egg moves outside of Scarlet Violet. Scarlet Violet, like, they made it real easy to be able to like transfer egg moves where like why did you have the two people, you have one person with the egg move, one person without the egg move, they hold the mirror herb and go into a picnic, make sure there's an empty slot where you want to teach the move. I mean, bada boom, it's there. Oh, I forgot to hit a repel. But I'm gonna save so I don't lose anything. Haha. So I'm gonna punch you in the face. Gummit. Oh, but oh man. Cats. um Well, some hot dogs. Oh. What? Where are you? All right. Hey, nice. Um, huh. Wow. So, well, oh. You. Uh-huh. Let me move to Lita. No, I'm good. All right. What? No! This is bad. This is bad because I didn't heal. That does look kind of cool. I like the sparkliness on it. I do. Swear I wish I had Thunder Punch. Let's go flamethrower. What? It got the quick claw activation, really? Come on now. Yeah. That bird was a little toasty. Oh, it. All right, computer. Let's not do that. Okay. Let's not just randomly drop my input there. Oh, come on now. Ow. Whew. Barely got out of that one. I am almost certain that the blaze ability came into effect there. Being that it, you know, like a 30% increase to power. But so okay. Whew. All right. What's next? What is a ponytail? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's see. That still did a good decent size of chunk on it. Okay. I'm using a special attack. Nice going there, bud. Reviews? Well, that was dirty. Well. All right. Okay. Oh, it's going good, sir. How are you doing this morning? Afternoon now, actually. Oh. I'm doing good. Feeling very encouraged at the moment. So oh. I do not actually. That is a game that I have lost over the many years that I had it. You kind of think I want to get it back though. It'd be fun to do a a collab stream on that end. Huh. Right. Smash Brothers, Pokken. Yeah, no, unfortunately, I don't. I'll have to check my kids' game. Yeah, I bet you could. Oh, I'd hope that there's enough people out there that you'd be able to race with some good old boys. Where am I trying to go? Who did? Oh. Hmm? Let's see. Yeah, definitely. If I had a copy, I'd join in. I don't remember what I'm doing here. Well, there's something about this island, but yeah. Dude. Oh. You'd still end up having to wait like a year because of scalpers. Shoot, man, that's something I'm excited for. Is the Switch 2. That and Pokemon Z to A. As soon as they decide to announce like release dates on that and everything, which hopefully we'll find something out on the 27th because that's Pokemon Day. So oh yeah, that's gonna end up being a staple on anybody's list, just like Mario Kart 8 was. So I just hate the fact that I lost my copy, but it is what it is. Okay, knowing that there are Pokemon in here though, I'm repelling. Come on. Sure, why not? Oh, that would be awesome, but in the same realm, I watched where, you know, I watched during eras where I thought that people manufactured enough based off of pre-orders for like the PS5, and where we had the PS5 for all the pre-orders, and then we had a good decent amount of PS5s after the fact when I worked for GameStop, and we weren't doing, like, my store wasn't doing ship outs, and we still had so many different people have reservations on them that they would come in with them, their kid who can't talk, their wife who you can tell doesn't play games, their brother, the kid next door, like, and walk out with like 6 PS5s. And it's like, even though we took the time to make sure that we vetted everybody who like put one on reserve, and it still happened that way. It's really irritating, actually. But that would make sense why it's not coming out like anytime soon. I just really hope that they have that production of quantity where it's not going to cause backups like that. So but Yeah. Yeah, February 27th, though. I've seen so many different rumors on what's possibly coming for that. And yeah. I normally don't subscribe to, you know, putting stuff out there about rumors or whatever, but if the one thing that actually kind of disappointed me about the whole thing yeah, same. I mean, even if I don't get one at launch, I mean, I think I'll be all right. I think what's really gonna push me to like need to get a Switch 2 is when they drop the Pokemon game that's exclusive to the Switch 2. That's what's gonna kind of force me to have to upgrade. So, but if you want to talk about stuff that is that's kind of guaranteed to be coming out, see if I can find it real quick. So me see if I can get this. Yeah. Hold on. This right here. This is probably my next purchase. As in game wise, is the Suikoden collection. This was an amazing RPG back in the day, and I can't wait to see what they do with it. Yeah, I absolutely loved these games. So, huh? Okay, hold on. Calm down, Nightbot. Ooh. My apologies there, Kuba. Like I said, Nightbot can calm the hell down. I don't know what setting it has that would make it do that. Let's see. Like, yeah, like, I don't know why it okay. Why? Uh, okay. Someone turn that off. Yeah. Sorry about that, Koopa. That's not one that I thought I had marked because I really don't care on that end. Yeah. Okay. I honestly didn't know I had that one marked on that one. So, no worries. I adjusted it, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal now. Yeah. That was okay. Yeah. All right then. Learned something new there. Okay then. I was about to say that shouldn't have. All right. Learn something new every day, right? Learn something new every day. Oh. Okay. Who's learning what now? No. That's not needed. Oh. I completely lost track of where I was because of that. Oh, yeah. The Suikoden 2. Suikoden 1 and 2, yes. That is definitely one of the next games that I plan on buying. And then subsequently playing because, and I will play that on stream through the fullest. Both games, like I will dedicate a day to just playing that game on that day. The other, yeah. So the other thing, the other one that I absolutely will kind of lose myself in is this one. This collection, yeah, Borderlands 4 is kind of high on that list too. That's probably number 3 on my my want to play list. This is number 1 though. This, the Lunar Remaster Collection. These two games were like formative in my growth in the true gaming sphere of heavy RPGs. This was actually Lunar 2 Eternal Blue, which is a funny title. Lunar 2 Eternal Blue is actually the first game that I ever bought with my own money that I earned from a job. Like I might date myself here. But if any of y'all know what one ye old yonder sack and save was. Yeah, that was my first job. I was a utility clerk for Sack and Save. I pushed carts in every type of weather possible. Yeah, that's that was some fun experiences. But my first check, I walked into a GameStop, saw Lunar 2 Eternal Blue, was like, that looks like an amazing game, and I dropped my first paycheck on it to pick it up. And absolutely fell in love with it. And then subsequently went back and bought the first game, Lunar Silver Star Story. And it wasn't that weird. Playing an older game caused like going back to an older game from a newer entry, right? No, it was still Lunar 2 was a masterclass, in my opinion. Lunar Silver Star Story was just the same. Like, you could tell where they grew with like the battle system, but it was similar enough that it didn't feel like a step backwards. So to now get to go back and play those, to play that game kind of full circle is going to be just hella fun, in my opinion. And I absolutely cannot wait. Like, tier list of games, and I'll be very honest, I haven't looked at the state of play that they did yesterday. So I don't know what all was announced there. But if you're asking me like top 3 games that are upcoming, I mean, yeah, it's the Lunar Remaster Collection, the Suikoden Collection, and then Borderlands 4. Borderlands 4 has a special place in mine, like gaming sphere, because Gearbox is who they are. Because of the fact that Gearbox is actually a Texas-based game developer, like, they were one of the big reasons why they're one of the big reasons why the first degree I was trying for was game development. And then I realized that's not what I want. I don't want to develop games. I just want to play games. And subsequently make video content about video games. So, that and video content about wrestling. So, and now it kind of bites now that I think about it. I don't have a wrestling gig until March. Okay. I gotta make some phone calls now. Because, yeah, I don't want to go almost a month and a half without doing any camera work. Oh, that's really strange now that I think about it. Huh. Okay. I now lost track of where I was. But so Koopa, did they put out a new trailer for Borderlands 4 yesterday? Or is it still just the one from the Game Awards? Or do you even know? Oh, cool. I'll have to go back and look at that here in a little bit. I need to go back and like watch that whole state of play before I really say anything about it. But I know off the Game Awards when they announced Borderlands 4, I was like, yeah. I just don't know. Now I'm questioning whether or not I should get it. Whether or not I go the PS5 like I've done with basically everything else since State Console, or since I now have an actual like decent working PC that I could possibly play it off of, playing it off of there. Conundrums, but get there when we get there. Yeah. I will say I'm getting that itch to go back and play Bloodborne again. I might do that next week. Item is axe pushing. Nice. Ooh. I guess it would also depend on. Yeah, I might go back and start doing that. Huh. Because so I appreciate the follow there. I really do. Welcome on in. Good company. We're just kind of rolling through this Pokemon game, talking about new stuff upcoming, and going from there. Glad to have you. Wonder Koopa. I'm gonna watch that later. I wonder if it's gonna get me wanting to play Borderlands again. I mean, I kind of already did after they announced it. Wanted to go back and play 3 again, you know. But means I might have to figure out where I put that disc. I don't think I bought that one digitally. I appreciate that, Pancake. Let's see. All right. Oh. Who's trying to learn what now? 2 to 5 times. More physical attacker than anything. Toxic spike. Fight. Finish shot works off if the target is already poisoned. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Cool. But yeah. That is fantastic. By the way, my guy, Mr. Gotcha. I appreciate you, sir. To my information on my page at the moment, you are number 70 in my followers list. I greatly appreciate that. That is that's something I never thought I would actually hit. That's really cool. Man, I oh, it has been a good morning. It has been a good time, guys. I appreciate y'all hanging out. It really means a lot. So, oh, conflicts. I appreciate you. I greatly appreciate it, man. Yeah. I know you. I want to say you've been sitting here for a hot minute listening to me rant about stuff. So, oh, I appreciate you just hanging out. So, I do. It. Like I said, it does my heart good. So I do not take anything for granted, and I help y'all. I hope y'all have a good day beyond this. Yeah. Y'all have all made my day today. To be completely honest. Oh, back to game talk though. I know I listed a couple of things earlier that were like the top 3. I understand Pokemon is a given for me. So Legends ZA, whenever that does come out, I will be playing it. I appreciate it, Panic, man. I really do. I'm grateful for anybody who's willing to come in and listen to me talk. I think we all kind of fall into, or possibly fall into it. I don't know. I absolutely don't understand how people enjoy their own voice. Like I think my voice sounds ridiculous, but it is what it is. So yeah, no, dude, that's one thing I highly enjoyed when I found you was the fact that I could tell you enjoyed Pokemon. So I mean, Oh. So, but um yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but I gotta be honest, there's one aspect of it that has me like not looking forward to it, but I can get past it. I personally never really liked the mega mechanic, the mega evolution mechanic. To me it was so shallow with what it was doing. I didn't see. Yeah. I think honestly what it came down to it, when it came to megas, what it came down to it was when I was watching the worlds, how it was so restrictive on like the Pokemon that had to be on your team, basically. Because if you didn't have Mega Ray, Origin Form, or whatever the Kyogre and Groudon primal forms of those two, you didn't have one of those three, or Mega Kangaskhan, or Mega, what was the other one? I think it was like Metagross. It was Metagross or T-Tar. Like if you didn't have one of those, like those 5 megas, you more or less weren't even in the competition. And it just, yeah. I just don't have the thing about Pokemon cards. I just don't have space. I mean, I also don't have the pocketbook for it, but I really don't have the space for it. So that's why I really like TCG Pocket, that app. Oh, I absolutely love that app. I absolutely love that app. That app, like, it's fun to just sit there and open packs when you got enough of it to like, I don't want to say ruin your night or anything, but there were many nights after that first got released that it kept me busy at work. So okay, am I healed? Yes, I am. Cool. What is going on? Okay. Okay. Really don't know what happened right there. I really hope my capture card's not going out on me. That would be bad. That would be really bad. Tailwind. On to. Hey, Panic. Is that a Ditto sitting in a chair eating popcorn? Yeah. That's adorable. That is absolutely adorable. Oh. Fire spin? Nope, I'm good. Flamethrower. Why are you using this setup? I don't know. Want to punch the dang thing in the face. Almost. Almost. Whale. So okay. Okay, cool. That's a global emote. I didn't know that. Fair enough. I was gonna say all I really have is are some hot dogs, but I did not know that popcorn was a global emote, so I think I'm in trouble. Sure. Oh, that's not good. I pulled the sequential only leveling up the Pokemon that you started with. Okay. Huh? Question? Question? What question? I don't think there was a question asked. Whoa. Now, if you play Pokemon, if you want to sound off, What is your favorite Pokemon? Oh. This Pelipper is a tank. True. Where there is no pancake Pokemon. Have you seen Appleton? I mean, it's not a pancake, it's an apple pie, but could be an option. Maybe. Or as I want to say the Eevee in Pokemon Let's Go Eevee said, Evoy? So this one? Yes, this is Appleton. This was released in Gen 8 Sword and Shield era. This little guy was birthed from this little guy. So yeah. It's supposed to be like part dragon. Which is cool. But then it gets even cooler because in Gen 9 you get this funny looking thing, right? Which is supposed to be like a candied apple. But then that candied apple becomes this thing. Which this thing is cool because it's a Hydra. And yeah. And it's real nifty. Because this thing uses a move, like it's like signature move. Pops out like 8 heads and fires laser beams and stuff. It's cool. All right, back to the game. Yeah, I like Pokemon. I'm a gear that takes so much out of me. Should have done some switching. Hey, evolution. Yeah. Let's see. What was this? No, Drawble already showed. You want to see some like some blasphemous Pokemon? uh like Pokemon that you kind of wish were never actually made. Let's see. You know, there's this horrendous fish that we could have gone without having. Um, uh, or, you know, you want things of nightmares, there's this. This thing is called Blacephalon. Yeah. Yeah. That's supposed to be like the Pennywise of Pokemon. But he just wants to burn things because it's ghost fire. Yeah. Yeah, we have everything over in Pokemon. We have food, we have dinosaurs, we have you know, horrific monsters. We have ghosts that like to fly away with children. We have Pokemon that were children that were lost in the woods. I mean, shoot, we even have a version of Chucky. Yeah. Yeah. It has gotten very hard to remember all of the Pokemon. Seeing as in they are up to 1025 now. So yeah. But the easiest thing to remember about all of the new Pokemon though, right, is this string cheese looking sucker is number 1000. So he also has a surfboard. He only pulls it out whenever he attacks, but yeah, this string cheese looking sucker is number 1000. So he actually warped the meta for a good little bit, because he has such a really good ability. Like you cannot give him status effects basically. So it prevents so much. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Oh. Pokemon is so fun. Zubat and Glameow. Okay. Yeah, Golden, it's good. It's just the craziness of like The craziness of it looking like string cheese is hilarious. So you know, the other Pokemon that I really like from the Scarlet Violet era is other than Skeledirge. Skeledirge is my dude. That was my starter. Yeah. Skeledirge is my dude. The other one though, see if I can find it. I don't remember what number on it is. I also really like this fool. It's just a flamingo, but it's Flamigo, and it likes to kick stuff. Yeah, it just likes to kick stuff. There was one other one that I was really fond of out of the new stuff. I don't remember what it is now. Annihilate. That's right. But then Primate was like my Gen 1 favorite Pokemon. So when they gave it an evolution, I was like, yeah. That thing is overpowered. Because Annihilate worked with yeah. So you had this guy, Annihilate, who went hand in hand with where is it? I know. Went perfectly in line with this guy, Mousehold. Yeah, Mousehold was the bane of a lot of people's existence because of two moves. Beat up and right here, Population Bomb. So yeah, so many people were so pissed off with that Population Bomb, just with how many times it would hit people. But then it gets beat up, which is a dark type move. And people were using Mousehold with beat up, with Technician. Technician basically maxes the amount of it gives you like two. It gives you a smaller range of like the max number of hits you can get on multiple moves like that. And lo and behold, when you hit something 4 to 5 times, and it has a move called Rage Fist, which gets more powerful the number of times you've been hit, it's a pretty good combo. But you know, Pokemon is a silly kids game. Yeah. Nothing to do with, you know, crazy strategies that involve you hitting your own Pokemon over and over again. No, never. But I oh, I am very grateful for very grateful for everybody hanging out. Like I said, I think I've said multiple times, I like talking shop, I like talking Pokemon, I like talking wrestling. I also really like talking like production of like videos and stuff. That's actually what I have my degree in, is television broadcasting. So which is funny because I've yet to take the time to like set up one of the other cameras that I have as my main camera instead of this like rinky-dink little webcam. I just think it's funny. Oh, I forget where this leads. Leads to here. That's where it leads. Man, who keeps leaving all this stuff lying around? So you is there? Oh, okay, I'm gonna let that wear off. Don't think there's anything else on this island. Alrighty. Back to the mainland. Now that side quest is over. I don't even remember what that side quest was for, other than to give you Riolu and Lucario. I thought there was. Okay. Steel type Pokemon. Nice. I get to hit it with a flamethrower. If you throw out something, yep, cool. I'm gonna set you on fire. Um. Oh. Thunderfang. Oh. Okay. So, now that that's taken care of. Cool. Psyduck's evolving. Oh. Yeah. Huh. I don't remember what the whole maze on this thing was. Um. Oh. Mm. So. Okay. Uh. Um. Where? Okay. What am I thinking here? Um. Huh. I don't. I don't remember. I really don't remember. Uh. Uh. I was gonna try to find the map for this gym because I don't remember what the sequence was. I'm just gonna do the whole random thing. Heal. All right, never mind. No, that was it. I was trying to remember the path for this gym, and I just couldn't. And I couldn't find a map that showed the path, and yeah, I'll just punch my way through it. It'll be all right. I'll either punch it or burn it. Kind of what my mom does. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just been that long since I've done this gym. Oh. Oh. Oh, I kind of want to get this one done before two. Okay. So. Huh. All right, that's a dead end. Come on. I probably should full clear this gym and just beat all the trainers. Okay. I don't mind that because it probably has sturdy. Oh, come on now. I did not catch if he has another Pokemon or not. I'm assuming he does, seeing he's gonna take Sandstorm ship. Ah. Alright. Let's go. Okay. Nice. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Oh. Hey, that is all cool. That is all cool, Koopa. Like I said before, I just appreciate you stopping in and lurking. So I do appreciate it. So we're gonna punch this snake in the face. Fair enough. Oh, I did not mean to click that. I understand that. I understand that, Panic. So just trying to make the rounds, huh? Oh. I think I should be able to get done with this by 2. Alrighty. Oh. Yeah, but you only have 1 Pokemon. Oh, it happens to be okay. Happens to be a direct counter to mine. Cool. Oh, let's see if we can overpower it. Punch it again. All right. Ah, okay. Well, I'm dead. Silly water move. Okay. I really don't know what to throw at this sucker. Staraptor. I should use close combat. Dadgummit. Oh, I died. I thought I didn't die. Fair enough. I has no revives. I has no revives and I has no way out of here. All right. Okay. Okay. Well, ah. Cool. Now, I bet, because I'm going to go over here, I'm going to go heal. And then... So... we're now going to go from here. Now that I am healed. Okay. We're going to see if it reset. And it did. Okay, cool. Alright. So we're gonna take this guy on. Gonna punch him in the face. Sandstorm. So this is steel type gym, and I like the fact that like it's not all just steel Pokemon that these guys have. Like the fact that these are Onyxes, which yes, they lead to a steel type Pokemon, is a good touch. The female trainer that I ran into that had the Azumarill, that was a good touch. I just think they could have also used more. Because like, that's all I've seen is Steelix. As oh, you are horrible. Okay. Oh. Went the wrong way. Battled you. Yeah, I think I've battled everybody. That's a dead end. This way. What was here? Huh, dead end. There. Rebattled you. dang control. The dang controls are not working. Alright, almost there. Okay. Okay. We're gonna save. We are going to no, fight the guy. No surprise, he still has much to learn. In place of my son Rourke, Byron, will accept your challenge. Come on. Bronzor. Nice psychic Pokemon versus my fighting Pokemon. Okay. Flamethrower. Woo! Alrighty. One down, two to go. Helix. Okay. Starting. Yeah, come on. No! Went to use Mach Punch. Well, at least I didn't re-knock it into habit. Or at least I didn't force the sturdy activation. Come on. Was this my last one? Bastiodon. Here, flamethrower. Come on, burn. Nope. Yeah, flamethrower. Okay. Oh, that's what I forgot to do, was put on a dang item. Don't kill me. Whew. Super potion is only 60. So we'll go max. Fully heal. Okay. Go. So 44. New gym badge. Hot cha. Okay. Number 6. Move strength. Yes. Cool. Team 9-1. Flash cannon. Cool. Okay. Alright, guys. So I'm gonna get out of this gym real quick. All right. Of course, I'm tougher, so it's not actually going to happen. Come to me to the library. All right. So I'm going to save it here. We will continue this next time. If I don't decide to play something different. But what I will say is I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all of the new follows. I appreciate everybody who came and hung out, stuck around. It really means the world to me. I would love to take a moment. Let me pull up the Discord and we can try to find let's see. Is there anybody? Solo Dolo? Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna take us. Let's see. What was it? Solo Dolo. I have a feeling most of us are already over, or a lot of us are already over there, but so I'm gonna take us over to one of the support channels that has been asked for. So let's go raiding. Yeah, thank you again for hanging out. All right. We are going to go ahead and head on over Mm.